Hello and welcome to my channel. Hope you have a pleasant day. And so now I'm unboxing this absolutely stunning one-click edition of Aquaman by HDZeta or Zeta, however you want to say it. And in this set you get 3 slips. You get 2 which actually contains the film, and you get 1 which actually is like a special pack which contains like a booklet and some art cards. So usual one-click stuff. And yeah, I really couldn't say no to this. I got this for an absolute bargain. Pretty much I went on Facebook, as I usually do, have a little browse, and someone was selling this brand new and sealed for £70, and that did include postage. And yeah, the guy I bought this from was by a gentleman named Mark, who's just just a really nice guy. We've chatted quite a bit, and he's into gaming and physical media, and yeah, he just sold it for a really good price. I think he's just trying to downsize the collection a little bit to make room for other obsessions. That's what I like to call it. And yeah, I really couldn't say no to this. So yeah, just want to say a huge thank you again to Mark. And yeah, I think we will get into this in a sec. I do remember seeing this film a little while ago. I think when it actually came out, I think I had it on, I think it was some steelbook. I might have had it on Blu-ray, I can't remember. But yeah, I never it not being a bad film. I've seen the sequel, and I didn't really think much of it, to be honest. Like I didn't pay any money for that. But yeah, I just really look forward to getting into it. So yeah, anyway, I think we will get straight on the unboxing.
Not flesh. Hasta la vista. He's beginning to believe.
So let's get into this. So I got my hand little penknife here, perfect for fending off sea creatures or weird undersea seamen, which I'm not going to go more into that joke. But yeah, let's get the cellophane off, because that does always help, especially when you're trying to get into these sets. And if it actually will. And yeah, you've got the little gold label there. So yeah, they usually have different editions. You've got the silver label, and you've got this, which is the gold label. So you get a few more. I think the silver label is just sort of like 2 slips, and you get like a little hard box. But yeah, that's quite nice, and it's actually really strong material. I don't know what they use that for, but yeah, it's just like a really strong plastic, all shiny and everything. So yeah, nice little extra. So I'll take you around the box. So you've got a nice lenticular on the front there of Arthur Curry or Aquaman, and yeah, it does work pretty well. There's the top, so nothing there, just eternal darkness. Got the side there, so Aquaman, and you have got a nice bit of spot gloss on it, as you can see there on the title and all the credits and everything. So every bit of writing on there is all spot gloss. Got the back there, which is just a matte finish. You've got a little bit of spot gloss on the bottom there with the studio credits, and again on the side there. And on the bottom you've got your number, so Aquaman number 35 of 1200. So it's actually a very, very small run, and ultimate box set as they're calling it. So let's get this open. So I open my flap up, and yeah, it's got a nice magnetic door there. You've got your interior artwork, so you've got Arthur Curry, and yeah, it's just a nice matte finish. You've got a little putty bit there, so we use that to take out all the slips, and you've got nothing else on the inside. As you can see, it's just cardboard. There's no felt or anything, it's just a nice little box. I mean, what else can you really say about that? So let's go through the individual slips. So you've got a few lenticulars, and one of them is the special pack. At least it should be, yeah. So I think we'll do the special pack first, because it's an absolute ton to get through. So let's open it up like so. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem to take off, the cellophane that is. And I'll take you through the lenticular. So you've got Arthur Curry on the front there, got the top there, so a nice bit of spot gloss on the title. Again on the side, so you've got a matte finish with some spot gloss on the side there, and yeah, it's all embossed. And on the bottom there, you should have a number. No, you haven't got a number. I don't think you get numbers of these, but it does talk about the technical aspects and everything, even though this doesn't actually contain any discs, but not to worry. So do a little squeeze test. So yeah, that's pretty sturdy. Oh yeah, I didn't show off the back. So yeah, there is actually a bit of spot gloss there. You've got a matte finish there. It is slightly raised around half of there. The rest of it is spot gloss, and yeah, it just really looks nice. But you can sort of make that out on the camera. So let's go through this. So you got some character cards or something. Each one has a little envelope, so there's a little bit of spot gloss there. The rest of it is a matte finish background. So you've got we call them Black Manta, but it did say on the label there. Nothing really on the back, but yeah, it's just a nice thick lenticular. Can't really say much else about that. And he's got a little sword there and his weird helmet. So Mera, and you've got a nice little gold symbol there for the crown. So take that out, and yeah, she's got some nice eyes. And yeah, that's played by Amber Heard, and we won't go into that in this video. I don't think we will at all. But yeah, it's a nice little lenticular, and yeah, can't really say much else for there. So you've got Aquaman, and again, you've got a nice gold label, and yeah, it's all glossy. So nice lenticular. So you've got Aquaman there with his yellow outfit for talking to sea creatures. Orm, have I said that right? And he's got like a little spear. And yeah, he's got some cool armor, I guess. Got a few more here. So King Nerys, and yeah, that's played by Dolph Lundgren. And yeah, can't say much else about that. It's just nice and particular. Kudus Volko. He's got a spear as well. And yeah, Willem Dafoe. That's cool. And at Alana, I think I've said that right. And yeah, that's Nicole Kidman. So yeah, cool. And yeah, I've got a nice little book here. So it is hardback and very, very glossy. And yeah, I can tell this is going to be quite glossy in the inside as well, just by hearing the pages. And yeah, you've got some nice comic art there. Page screen. Arthur, Son of Two Worlds. And yeah, got Boba Fett. That's Alana. I don't think I've said that right. And yeah, Mera with many outfits. Orm, yeah, what a interesting name. Got the king there. Undersea creatures. Atlantis. Yeah, that's some cool artwork there. Ancient Atlantis. Southern Kingdom. Fisherman Kingdom. Brine Kingdom. All right. Deserts Kingdom. The Trench. Dead King's Island. Yeah, you got some nice comic art there. All of the Seven Seas. Black Manta. Son of Vengeance. Ocean Master. And yeah, got a nice lighthouse there, and got some really nice artwork on that page. And yeah, got a nice little wrap around there. But yeah, I don't think I've actually owned the Go label. Well, I did actually own the Go label. I actually own the Tenet Gold label one click, and I never actually opened it properly. But yeah, I guess of these you get a nice book. So can't say much else about that. So put that to one side. So that is one slip done, and got quite a few more to get through. So this one is the exclusive. So this actually comes specifically with the box. You can get the other ones separate. This is long out of print, so it might be a bit difficult to get. But yeah, we'll make a little cut there. And I think the steel books of these are actually the same, so I'm debating whether to just leave it in there. But then I remember one of them is actually the 4K, so I can't really just leave it in there. So you've got a nice little label again, seems to be on all of them, and yeah, exclusive. And yeah, this is the exclusive one, so you've got a nice lenticular on the front there. So you've got all the characters, nice bit of spot gloss on the title, spot gloss again. There's the bottom, so this is limited number, so this is limited 35 of 200, so it's actually going to be a matching number. And yeah, it's going to be exclusive to this box. And technical aspects, you've got Dolby Atmos and audio, no vision, but I think I did see the 4K before, and it actually looks pretty good. Got some spot gloss on the back there, nice little matte finish background, and yeah, it's all textured on Mera's suit, and I really shouldn't touch her like that because that's just weird. So yeah, it's actually a bit tight in there. But but not to worry. So let's have a look. So you've got a nice little, this has got like sort of a soft shell touch to it, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to think of the best way to actually get into this, probably just like that. And yeah, it is numbered, so 35 of 1200. So that is your number card. That's the back there, and it's actually really, really thick. So let's go through all of these, which is an absolute ton to get through, because of course. So bear with, just trying to get the little thing on there. So yeah, got some nice glossy character cards, information telling you about the characters. So that was Atlanta, Mera, Orm with his haircut, Black Manta, Arthur Curry, and that's the beginning. And on the back, nothing really much. It is just a proper postcard, so you can send it off to someone to make them jealous, because if they don't own the Aquaman one click, you can throw that back in their face. So these should be some posters, which looks like they're one-sided. You've got Mera with a outfit and her hair all done. And yeah, nothing really on the back there. So yeah, that's quite nice. And what have we got here? So the second poster is actually for Aquaman with water all around him. I mean, where else is he going to be? And yeah, and it's nice. And of course, you have got the steelbook. Did I really show? I don't think I actually showed this off. So yeah, got a little bit of spot gloss on the title there, and it's a matte finish background with a nice soft shell touch. So yeah, can't say anything bad about that. And it is not technically a wraparound, I don't think. I think the colouring's just slightly off there. So yeah, it's a little bit separate. So the steelbook, which is the main attraction to this set, not just the box itself. And yeah, it's beautiful. So open up and you have got your 4K, which is just contains the 4K. There is no Blu-ray, but you do get one in the other slip. So that's your 4K. Got some nice artwork there. And that is the front and the back of the steelbook. So yeah, it is a wraparound, and it just looks really nice. There's no embossing or debossing, but it does look really, really nice. Yeah, can't say anything bad about that. We've got Blu-ray 3D. Yeah, beautiful. Got no complaints. So the last slip, which is the standard one, which you get separate. I'm trying to think of the best way to actually cut into this. So I don't know, probably cut it into it this way if we can. And yeah, I don't want to actually take off the no, I don't think this is actually going to work. I'm trying to think of the best way. Maybe a little cut there. Yeah, so that's done it. And yeah, that came off no problems. That's a lot easier. But yeah, you got a nice lenticular on the front there. So you've got Mera and Aquaman. Got the top there, which contains a nice bit of spot gloss. Again on the side with the studio credits. And yeah, got a double lenticular. So yeah, that really stands out. And this is number 35 of 500. So the other one was 200. So it's an even more, it's a slightly more range. And yeah, you have got the pretty much the same steelbooks, just this one's Blu-ray, and I think these are all exactly the same. I think, oh no, you've got different ones. Oh, have a look at those. And you've got a number card again, so 35 of 1500. The other one was 1200, so I really don't know how this works. But yeah, that's a nice thick card there. And we'll go through these. So yeah, you got Mera there with eyes hanging out. Got Atlanta, Black Manta, Aquaman, Orm, King, what's his name? No, it was like Nico something. And yeah, again, you have got the postcards there. And yeah, there is a standard matte finish. Actually, no, I would say there's a little bit of a sheen to them, but not a gloss. So it does stand out quite a bit. You've got the booklet there, which is very, very glossy. And on the back there, you've got Aquaman's trident. So yeah, have a little look through at that. So these are more of a matte finish. And yeah, it's just people standing about, because that's what they do in these films. And yeah, that's nice. I guess. Not a little flick through. And of course, the last thing to show off is, of course, the steelbook, which should just contain the Blu-ray. So, yeah. So let's move that knife before I actually cut the steelbook or something. And yeah, you got your Blu-ray, and it's got different writing there. So that's the standard Blu-ray, and strangely enough, you have got the 3D Blu-ray as well if you want to do that. And yeah, exactly the same as the other steelbook, which just looks really nice. I would like a sort of debossed title there, but you can't get everything you want in life. But yeah, I've got no complaints. So that is the one-click gold label release of Aquaman, and I've got to say, it's actually really nice. So hopefully I might actually pick up a few more of these sets, not just the one I actually sold on. So yeah, just want to say again a huge shout out to Mark. Really appreciate it, mate, and yeah, really happy. So anyway, I want to keep the video a little bit shorter, so I'll just say I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you again. Goodbye.